Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday. All right, so I keep talking about these drone lights. This is what I'm talking about. So I got a pack, I believe, 4 of them. Yeah. So, like I mentioned yesterday, they came with Velcro strips. Quite a few of them, actually, per light, and multiple rubber bands. So this time I actually used 2 of the Velcro strips because it was a little wonky the first time I did this. So now it's on there. There is, and then wrapped a rubber band around. So there's the drone light, and I have it facing where the camera would be facing me. It doesn't need to turn because it doesn't really go out far enough to affect anything for like filming the dogs and stuff. That's what the headlamp's for. And then just wrapped around the remote. So there we go. My action handle is now completely ready to go for nighttime and daytime, and really, it works out really well for me. So anybody looking to find a way to light that without, major expense. And they do come with a port cover, which I just found in this particular bag. I found one of the bags. I know I have way more of these because, I got each light came with one of these bags, which comes with multiple of Velcro and multiple of the straps or the little rubber bands. But yeah, I got the port covers on there. These are micro USB charging. It came with I got 4 lights, but it came with like a triple micro thing, which I have somewhere in the. So it does come with a charging USB-A to micro times 3. So, but there we go. That is the Action 4 or 5, whatever one you got. If you have the handle, and this thing is still extendable with this setup because it's literally not interrupting that. The remote's on the rubber part so it doesn't slide too much. That's the smaller band that came with that. Locks in there really nice. I mean, I can turn this around, but honestly, you can reach it pretty easy from the backside. Just swallowed my Zycam. That was awesome. Still not feeling the best. Yeah, so good morning. It is almost shower time. Yeah, first battery I put on the Pocket was dead, so I gotta plug this in. I don't know what the other one's at, but this one's only at 70% that I'm currently using, so it's fine. Yeah, I need to figure this out because if I take the doggies when I take doggies for a walk this morning, I'm gonna need that. Last night we did get some rain. I don't even know if I'm gonna take it out. Grain levels keep going back and forth on me here a little bit, but I'm still really impressed with it. I did try my whole different, mid-tones and highlights, reset +10 and 0 on them, and didn't really look right yesterday. So I don't know. When I did the river walk, everything seemed to be kind of on the dark side. Now, what I have set up for the Pocket 3 is I have the light set up on just a L bracket that I got at Walmart with Velcro it to the side. This way it's removable pretty easy because it's not, and it's actually Velcro directly to the body now because I did have it on whatever case I used to have it in, but taking it in and out of the case, I haven't used the cases in quite a while. I thought it was super important. If I was, out doing something I felt was slightly potentially dangerous where I could fall more, I probably would put it back in one of the cases since I have 3 different ones. But yeah, so drone light for the Pocket as well. Just sits there alongside of it. Lights me enough to illuminate subject. It's small, it's light. It does kind of fall off there. Now that one I have it only magnetized on because there is a magnet on the back of these as well. So you can actually hook it to things if you really wanted to. And you could, and they're bright. They're pretty bright until they start to die, which honestly they last a really long time. Yeah, Terry messaged me this morning and telling me that one of my classmates that I went to school with passed away because one of her coworkers lives over in South Williamsport and stuff. And one of my friends literally just saw him in Aldi's with his wife last week. I am not finding anything. I am not friends with his wife, so I'm not seeing the post to confirm it. I'm not seeing anything online yet. Of course, I'm sure if it happened yesterday, it's, you know, hasn't hit anywhere yet, but I'm going to keep my eye out for that. I mean, part of me is like, the first thing out of my mind was like, oh, I'm not surprised. She's like, what do you mean by that? It's like, well, I mean, the boy was very grossly overweight for a 45-year-old man. So, in fact, he had a bunch of my movies that he never gave back. Not to be, you know, if it is accurate, you know, not to speak ill of the dead, but yeah, I let him borrow a bunch of my DVDs and never got them back. So, but it's kind of just disturbing the fact that they were in the store, he was getting stuff, and his last post is of the pot of chili he made with all the stuff that he was in the store buying. So, like I said, I haven't confirmed it yet because I'm not finding anything to confirm it. Finding his dad's obituary. I don't know if his mom is still alive. That was a whole thing. But yeah, we were friends for quite a while until I got my first girlfriend, and that kind of ruined everything. So, but so he'd been, I'm thinking he'd probably been 44, 45. See, here's the problem. I don't know if I even mentioned, I probably mentioned this way back in the day, but for some god-awful reason, kindergarten, they decided to hold me back. So I was always a year older than all of my other classmates. And it's like, I said to my dad, what, I can't color in the frickin' lines? I mean, what, in what area are they holding me back in school? I don't know. Education. We're talking a long time ago. It's only getting worse now. Alrighty, we are out for puppy walk, 5:30, 54 degrees, 12 degrees Celsius, and it feels like I swallowed something when I was hooking their harness up, or leashes. But it is super, super foggy out this morning. Super, super foggy. But it's warmer. Of course, now, that's what the app is saying, 54. But my thermometer up back saying 59. Alrighty, everybody, we are back on Pocket Vision. So far, I changed a little bit. I put that L bracket on the opposite direction and pushed it back a little bit further. And the light is on motion. Great, I'll have to fix that. But nonetheless, so the light just kind of touches the screen a little bit when it rotates, but it's much more secure, and I don't think it's going to fall off as easy. But yeah, it's on vibration right now. I got to change that. All right, I think I triggered it. Come on, you got to walk. Let's go. So, yeah, back to the Pocket for today. Give this, because I actually do have the mount in the car for this. So, underneath the mirror. Dogs are not too happy about going out in this wet weather. Yeah, obviously Tim and I did not go out last night because it started to rain. The Pittsburgh-Dallas game actually got delayed because of thunderstorms last night. Because Tim's a Dallas fan, so he didn't get. I don't even know if they played the game or not. But man, something went down my throat, and I'm not happy about it. And I did not fix this light. Come on, you stupid looking thing. Lost you there for a second in the dark. But I'm glad I put this white jacket on because it is really dark. Not that it's cold outside, it's just navy blue and blue jeans. Just not very visible in this. Granted, I mean, I do have the big old headlamp on, which is like having, high beam headlight. All right, what do you think, little man, huh? What do you think? He's like, it's dark and creepy out here, man. And Dad's choking to death. Yeah, I don't know what. That was just really weird. All right, got a boom boom. That gives you a good idea of what the fog level is out here right now. It is, yeah, pretty thick. Like the headlamp, all I see is the moisture in my eyes. It's kind of annoying, actually. Yeah, just little hacks with these cameras to make them, vloggable in all lighting conditions. And, on the Action series, having it hooked to the handle having the remote hooked to the handle and everything, it's not in the way. Whereas the Pocket, you know, having the light removable because it's literally on the unit itself. It's not on the battery handle where you can remove it, which you don't want to. I mean, granted, I have 3 of them, so wouldn't be the end of the world. I have multiple batteries, which this one is already draining pretty fast. I don't know, these batteries seem to be a little weird. But they were put away for quite a while, and I've actually pulled all 3 of them out to rotate them again. So I have one on the charger right now. This one will end up on the charger. But these little lights, it's all you need. You don't need anything super. But the fact that you can actually remove it, unlike the magnetic, well, there's one that's magnetic, but the actual plate stays connected to the camera all the time. So it gets in the way when you're trying to put it in your pocket, and if you want to put a cage on it, you can't. Now, granted, I have to pull the Velcro strip off, but that's not that hard. I should replace it next time I do remove it because it is starting to peel. Anybody has any questions of what I've done, kind of shown you. I mean, it's pretty simple. Tiny little L bracket, and this seems to be the most secure this light has ever been, because on the other side there's like a little divot that's flat on this side, but it sticks out on the other, kind of makes the light rock and come off. The magnet's pretty damn strong though once it's on a flat surface like it is right now. And clearly see me. Alrighty, a little more foggy footage. Trying to give little man some potty time here. Gonna go potty, dude? No? I don't know where this one's searching. We're not going to the vet this morning, baby. It is no. Daddy's running perfect on time to have something to eat before he leaves. And get you guys in your crate and give you breakfast. All right, come on. Let's go. Come on. You got to get around me. Keep going. Come on, keep going. Okay. I'm tired of being wrapped up. I'm so not used to walking them together anymore. And that gives you an interesting, with all their spotlights, the fog. It really gives you that autumn feeling though, foggy morning like this. If the air was a bit crisper, if it was down in the 40s like it was yesterday. Really? You don't say, bird. Jesus. Scared the hell out of Mateo and Meek. Well, my Bills didn't do it again yesterday, but they were down the whole game. And I didn't, like I said, they lost. I didn't watch the highlights. But they end up coming back to only lose by 3. Not like that really matters in the scheme of things, winning losses. I might end up watching the highlights to see what they did to come back. But, and the NASCAR race, that was just a fiasco again. No real shocker with Talladega. Someone always does something stupid and wrecks a bunch of cars. That's what they did, coming down to like the last 5 laps or something, and they wiped out I think 80% of the field. So it was and then what, Stenhouse, it's about the only track he's ever won at is these super speedway races with Roush and with I'm not even sure who the hell he runs for. I'm not sure what the 47 team is anymore. I don't follow it that close, but nonetheless, got them, I think, like their second win, because he won what, the 500 with them, and now he won Talladega like 4 years later. It might be 3, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, so other than that, yeah, not a lot of my Gray still plays. Did he have a video? I don't think anybody had a video yesterday. I did get 4 had no video posted yesterday. Ken Slovis had no video. I did get 4 had no video posted. Now Cambodo and Logic, they did the Hot Wheels track with Beam and G, which was kind of a crazy video. I don't know if you're into video game videos or not, but if you are, Logic and Cambodo, they usually are on each other's video voice-wise, and you get different perspectives of their game. So it was something to watch, but I struggle. My YouTube is just not recommending anything anything good. Right now it's been a lot of crap about OceanGate again. I mean, and here's the theory that I've not heard anybody say. I'm going into conspiracy theory. It was a whole bunch of rich mother. Who's to say they didn't abandon that sub and escape? But now they did find remains. But you're at the scene of the Titanic, so there would be remains. I don't know. Pardon, right off the get-go, I'm sitting there going, what if he faked his own death because he was in financial trouble? All of them. Who knows? That is the second time I've seen that recently. Is there something about the red light? I remember back in the day there was a green light to support the troops or something. These people have a red light. Is there something about that? I don't know. Oh no, I guess it was them when I was walking. Anybody in the comments, let me know. Turn the headlamp off, so... Oh no, I have it just up. Alrighty. Well, I'm trying something different here. I left the light on it for in the car. Now, her car is set up a lot different than mine, because I'm noticing I don't get any light on this side of my face. Not that it really matters, it's just one of those things. Alrighty, we are on our way. Like I mentioned, this is my first shift as lead opening on my own until about 8 o'clock, so 6:30 till 8. I already got to get a game plan. So it's me and just one other associate for an hour and a half. So we'll get her done. Do the best we can here. And yeah. Then off to AMCO after work with this thing to get it checked for the front differential and see what's going on there. So, yeah, I don't know the whole ins and outs of these things, so I'm not going to pretend to even guess what's wrong with it. But could be fluid, could be low in fluid. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll find out. And I'll keep you guys posted. I didn't even notice, but they painted lines. I was wondering why that was blocked off again. Didn't even see them come in and do it. Too busy today! Alright, yeah, this is the catastrophe we have to deal with getting in and out of here. This is why they feel like business is slow right now. Because you don't even have an entrance or an exit. It's like all in one, and it's a real disaster right now. You almost have to get right out in the road so people can get in. Alrighty, it is 12 after 2, so I think I'm going to try to do Walmart first. Need coffee filters. I'm going to check on suspenders because I am sick and tired of my pants falling down. Then I just won't tuck my shirt in. Just put them over top of them, so... I don't know if it's going to work or not. I've never worn them before, but I am just so fed up with constantly trying to keep my pants up. I mean, I put my belt really tight, and then it cuts circulation off to my legs, and then my legs start to hurt. So that's not good. Someone told me once it's because men just, you know, we have no ass. So we are one, we just don't have one. So what do you guys think the news is going to be on this differential? I don't know. I don't know what a fluid change costs in one of these things either. I mean, it could simply be that it's low, or it's been out and it should have been addressed. But nobody seems to want to touch it, so whatever. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Half tempted to get some Band-Aids and Neosporin because that finger is split underneath the nail all the way around. Oh, it hurts so bad. I bandaged it last night, but they fell off after my shower, and I, for stupid reason, did not put new Band-Aids on. Dumb. Alright, so basically, apparently Terry and I are both completely insane, because according to AMCO, is it Amico or Amico? AMCO. They're not finding anything. They're not finding any clicking, they're not finding any play, they're not hearing any noise. What the hell is that noise now? I don't know. I'm baffled at this point. Every time we tell, well, all the stuff that Subaru found that claimed that, voided the or would make inspection not capable. Now, I did see and play with the right front wheel, and there is that little bit of play. But they said it's totally intolerance. Now, they said this tire is really bad, and that could be a lot of it, but it was on the left rear. Now it's on the front. I mean, although I was not overly impressed with the price, he said what a new transmission for this thing would run. $7K. You ain't sinking $7K into a $4,500 car. You can suck it. That is ridiculous. And I don't know why this person is in the middle of the intersection. It's supposed to be back here, bud. Well, now we got a green light. We got people. What is going on here? Unbelievable. I mean, I guess that could be tire noise I'm hearing. I've had loud tires before, so it potentially could be a loud tire. I mean, these are not expensive tires. These are probably the dirt cheapest tires you could ever put on a car. Because I did research them. They're not a bad tire, but they're not an expensive name brand tire either. This is just chaotic. People just keep changing lanes where they're not supposed to because they're not turning, they're going straight. I'm going to stop at Bastions, and I don't know if they can even look at it today. But I want them to look at that wheel and see if that wheel is bad, if I need to look for a replacement wheel for this thing, because they said it's definitely not running around. So I'm curious if there's anything that we can do about that. Alrighty, well, 7:30 Thursday morning, be here and they'll look it over. This freaking engine doesn't want to keep running now. I don't know what they did. They said they were doing figure eights to try to make the noise happen, and they said they can't find it, but that wheel is very well out of bounds, as is wobbly. Which is my best course of action to get the hell out of this one now. Depending on traffic the other way. I don't know, this car is just a pain in the ass. There's definitely noises in this car. We drive it all the time, so we're familiar when it changes the noises. Obviously, a mechanic that just hops in and hears something, they're going to be like, okay, that sounds like a car that's just, loud. I don't know. I'm fed up with it, to be honest with you. She doesn't feel safe driving it. She can take my car to work, and I'll just drive this during the day she works. I don't know what else to do. I mean, she only has tonight yet, so it's her call if she wants to drive her car tonight or if she wants to drive mine. Anybody have suggestions? I'm going to look online just in case it is a wheel, just to see. I don't even know if the junk cars are even around here anymore, because there was one Spook Hollow and there was one on 287. And there's an old man running across the road. So, I mean, there's got to be the problem. Like I said, they're low profile. Is a low profile wheel part of the problem with this car, that it's just so rigid? Because I've never had a Subaru that is just this stiff. Is it the cheap ass tires? Is it the low profile tires? I don't know. Guess I'll Google search it and see what I can find. Good evening, everybody. It is dipping down into the 50s already. Let's take a closer look at it. 56 degrees, 13 degrees Celsius. I think that's what it was this morning, and it's 7 o'clock at night now. I think it's going to get cooler tonight. So that's kind of a pretty sky we got going on right there. Alright, well, Priya's going first. She has not eaten much today at all. Not feeling the best. She didn't eat anything this morning. Terry's gotten her to eat just a little bit here and there, but then she walks off with a belly ache, stretching. So, don't really know what her deal is. But Teo wouldn't come to us. He's being a complete jackass tonight. So, he's gotten yelled at for barking. He bit Terry before I got home. So, yeah, it's been a real fun night. Yeah, she's gonna take my car tonight. Like I said to her, I said that's fine. You know, there's nothing wrong with the car, except for the wheel being a little weird. But she just feels like I'm just gonna take the car I know isn't going to give me a problem. So, for once, that's my car. How about that? Yeah, it doesn't affect me really. I mean, I drive so short of a distance. And at least I have the Pocket set up in there. I'm not going to worry too much about trying to figure out how to get anything else going in there. And if I want to use the Action, like I said, I did the other day. So right now, this whole video has been on the Pocket today, though. Probably should have brought the light with me, though. Because it's getting a little dark, but this scene in front of me is amazing. All right. Zoom lens doesn't always... Yeah, she's not... Priya not happy Lupin's out. Hey, Loopy Loop, what you doing, buddy? She's like, oh, sniff your butt. I know the trick on that one. I know not to get near you when you're rolling, because you scratch me. I know that trick myself, personally. Alright, well, as I say, the entire video has been shot on the Pocket. We're going to go with the light, because I didn't bring the headlamp either. Yeah, Lupin decided to run at her, and she is crying like a little wussy dog. Petrified of a little 5-pound cat. I'm telling you. She did not like that. He knows he intimidates her, too, because he kept doing it. What a turd. He's like, oh, I'm scaring you? Okay, let me do it some more. So you guys are back in the original case I got. I don't know if I mentioned it, but it's crazy because the volume keys and the lock button, so much smoother on this case. It is so hard to push those buttons on the Apple case, and I don't understand why. Alright, 2x that, and we'll jump out to 5. See, unfortunately, 5 really loses the orange. It's really annoying. 2 is a little too far back, but you get the orange back. There it is. Oh, hold on. Nope. Even tapping the screen's not going to bring the orange back in. That's crazy. I'm going to be completely honest, this is what pisses me off the most about this whole bullshit with this new neighbor, is the fact that all I want to do is get a nice sky shot without power lines in it, and now I'm no longer allowed to. Moon's out. And yes, it looks like that to my eyes, too. It's like got a halo. That is really weird. I wonder what causes that. Send that to Mike and ask him, why is the moon, like, doing that? Unless, I don't know. The only thing is hitting that camera control button's really challenging. Well, that's pretty neat. Get the moon in the shot as well. That'd be a neat screen grab. Too bad I can't erase all the power lines. I'm just curious to see the Pocket's version of this, color-wise, back to back. That is really beautiful. It is such a beautiful sky right now. I'm glad I came out when I did. Did I chop? No, the moon's behind the pole there. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to clear up, but I have a 6 o'clock to shift tomorrow. So 6 to 1. Check that, 6 to 1:30. So I open with one other associate, and the store manager comes in 8 o'clock, and then I don't think we get anybody else until like 1. So it's just gonna be the 3 of us tomorrow. It's gonna today we had 4 of us from 9 on, but tomorrow's gonna be a little more difficult because yeah, there'll be an hour where I'll probably have to cover curbside. So, oh well, no big deal. All right, Priya, we're not going to go over there tonight. I don't know. On the screen right now, this screen being so small, it's hard to tell. So we'll have to wait and see what it looks like when we get it into Final Cut. Of course, the moon's going to be super tiny with this wide angle. Yeah, I got myself a pair of suspenders at Walmart. And it took me a hot minute to figure out how to put them on. I've never used suspenders before, but man, what a difference. Much better. Because now I don't have to worry about my pants trying to fall down when I'm walking the dogs or at work. So I can't see the sidewalk right now. I'm trying not to trip and fall on my head. Because the flash is so damn bright. I really don't know if it's going to help her belly at all, but she just did like 4 tiny little poop and butt rubs on the grass. But she finally did something. So I'm glad I took her for this extra little bit, even though Lupin scared the living crap out of her again. She's like literally petrified of that cat. She's like, nope, I'm not getting anywhere near him. What a difference a dog makes. First, actually, Lupin ran away from him, kind of hissed at him at first. And we're doing some investigating. Dude was like, I just want to sniff you. Alright, everybody, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the morning. Have a good night and stay safe.